In the headlines, representative tells federal government to release full capital allocation to intelligence agencies. Nigerian Air Force refutes alleged involvement in NNPCL wellhead explosion in Rivers. Kwasu begins strict implementation of dress code and ethic policy. And on the foreign scene, Iran sets hope on Trump taking realistic approach on Middle East. In business news, stock market rise as Trump returns to office. In entertainment news, U.S. citizens relieved as TikTok restores app. And from the exciting world of sport, new Super Eagles boss Chele recommends coach to succeed him at MC Oran. Good evening and many thanks for joining us for news across the world on time at 88.7 FM in Lorry. I am Omonike. You can listen to us via our website at www.diamondfm.net or watch us live on Facebook at Diamond 887 FM. You can also download our app on Play Store, Diamond 887 FM. We'll bring you details of the news after this break. Don't go away, please.
Opportunity in this country, I don't lose hope. Oh my God, jackpot.
Leaving the country may not be the solution that you think it is. Don't make leaving Nigeria the only solution to your life's challenges. Japa because you want to, but stop raising it as a solution to national issues that you can work on and fix. Nigeria will always be your home, and together we can make it better.
This message is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin.
You're welcome back from that short break. Now the news in detail. The House of Representatives Committee on National Security and Intelligence has today urged the federal government to ensure that the total capital allocation as contained in both the 2024 budget and the 2025 budget estimate is released to the security agencies. According to the committee, this will enable the nation's security agencies to deliver on their constitutional mandate efficiently. Speaking during today's 2025 budget defense by agencies under the purview of the Office of the National Security Advisor, the Chairman, House Committee on National Security and Intelligence, Ahmed Satomi, said it is regrettable that capital allocation in some of the intelligence agencies in 2024 has not been released, while releases to others fell below expectations. The Borno lawmaker also stated that though allocation to the security sector has improved over the years, he however noted that the intelligence subsector has always been underfunded, making it difficult to attain peak service delivery. The Nigerian Air Force has denied the alleged involvement in the explosion that rocked the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited, an NPCL wellhead in Buguma community of Asari Toru local government area of Rivers State. A statement today by the Director, Public Relations and Information at the Nigerian Air Force Headquarters, Air Vice Marshal Olushola Akimboyewa, disclosed that the allegations by the Bugumi community spokesperson claiming that the fire may have been caused by aging oil facilities, illegal oil bunkering, or Nigerian Air Force operations were false and unfounded. According to report, the explosion occurred at the wellhead operated by the NNPCL. Meanwhile, the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission and UPRC has been working to contain the fire. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) has said it will carry out electronic auction of some of the forfeited vehicles to the public. In a tweet via its X handle today, the Commission said the e-auction will be done according to the EFCC Establishment Act 2004, Public Procurement Act 2007 and the Proceeds of Crime Recovery and Management Act. According to the statement, the Commission stated that the exercise will take place on Monday, January 27, 2025 from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. as it will be conducted online. The exercise is spread across 16 lot with auctioneers in Abuja, Edo, Kwara, Sokoto, Kaduna, Lagos, and Kaduna State and Kano State. The Lagos State Police Command has rejected claims of escalating crime rate in the state, as reported in a recent Guardian newspaper article. The publication dated January 20, 2025 suggested that CCTV cameras in Lagos have been ineffective in curbing criminal activities. Police authority have, however, dismissed the report as outdated, misleading, and baseless. According to a statement from the Lagos State Police Public Relations Officer Benjamin Odeyin, the article was originally written in July 2024 but was published 6 months later without updates to reflect the current situation. The police also emphasized the positive role of CCTV cameras in enhancing public safety, noting that the surveillance system has been crucial in preventing crimes and capturing offenders. Now in the state of Harmony, Kwara State University Malete Kwasu has announced that penalties will be meted on students for unethical behaviors and dress code violation both on and off the institution's campuses. This was made known in a statement released today by the Office of the Vice Chancellor on the institution's official Facebook page. According to the statement, the move was aimed at enhancing the institution's zero tolerance for all acts of indiscipline in and around the university. The offences, which are captured under 2 categories, listed the violation to be either unethical behaviours or dress code offences. The sanctions for offending students, however, range from seizure of identification card, payment of fine, suspension, and expulsion, depending on the offence. Kwara-based public affairs analyst and social commentator Dr. Adi Mashood Atonda has stated that the EFCC operatives are not allowed to operate in the midnight except for some certain reasons which require a search warrant. He made the assertion today while featuring as a guest on Diamond Breakfast Show, a news and current affairs program on Diamond FM Ilori and monitored by Diamond FM news interns. In his response to the killing of an EFCC officer, he said that most of the EFCC officers do not dress properly in their uniform, stressing that there is a need to reorganize their mode of operation. He, however, sympathized with the EFCC for the loss of its officer.
We find ourselves in Nigeria is such that I don't know how to describe it, because we behave like as if we don't know the rule of engagement in all what we do. As a nation, we've been having this kind of thing, not only with the NDLA, even with Nigerian police. If you observe, anytime you go on, you travel, you will see at times a checkpoint or maybe some uniformed men wearing tattered dress, behaving as is a criminal. Some robbers that are about to be on the way. But still, because you want to do stop and search, and you should not be properly kit as a law enforcement, so that people will know and respect you, that the person who is stopping us.
While reacting to the tanker explosion that occurred in Niger, he stated that some Nigerians place less value on their lives, adding that the people need to be reoriented about the hazard of petrol spillage, which is highly inflammable. He, however, opined that loss of lives due to fuel spill could be linked to greed, poverty, and lack of proper road construction as the predisposing factor. He also advised citizens to report any suspicious activities in their communities to relevant authorities.
Like this thing now, a jingle to say that if you vandalize anything, is this thing only to charge to do this. So people will know and they will ask questions. And then we should give room for people to ask. If they see anybody, that is, if you see something, say something. Say something, then do something. When this is done like that, we will have all these problems solved. So we need to give them information. We need to call a toll free line that is not more than 3 digits. We will do all this kind of thing, but we need to make them to change.
Dr. Mashu therefore appealed to the federal government to take it into consideration for the rehabilitation and reconstruction of the Oyo-Ibadan Expressway, which has led to the death of several lives and rendered others incapacitated. The news across the world is reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM in Ilorin. We'll go on a break now, and when we return, we'll bring you foreign, entertainment, and sport news. Don't go away, please.
Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Diamond 87 FM. Diamond FM, shining supreme.
You're welcome back from that short break. You're still listening to news across the world, reaching you from Diamond 88.7 FM in Ilorin. And now we'll move on to the foreign stories. Iran has today expressed hope that the incoming U.S. administration under Donald Trump would adopt a realistic approach and show respect for the interests of countries in the region. The Foreign Ministry spokesman Ismail Bakoel, during a weekly press briefing, stated that Iran is expecting Trump's policies to be realistic, based on international law and respect for the interests and desires of the Iranian nation. Bakoel lambasted the outgoing administration of Joe Biden over its support for Israel in its war with Hamas, adding that Biden's administration had failed to show any seriousness in reviving the nuclear deal with Iran. Still on the foreign scene, 7 people have lost their lives during a confrontation between soldiers and illegal miners at a mine in Ghana's Ashanti region. According to the military, a group of around 60 miners allegedly armed with pump-action guns and homemade weapons forced their ways into the Anglo-Gold Ashanti site and exchanged fires with soldiers, leading to a deadly response. A miners' representative, however, denied that they were harmed, raising questions about the event. News of the killings triggered chaos in the nearby town of Ubuasi, where protesters set company vehicles and equipment ablaze. The Ghanaian government have also launched an investigation into the incident, with President John Mahama vowing to prosecute anyone found guilty of wrongdoing. That into foreign stories. Up next is
Diamond FM Business News.
And for a business update, European and Asian stock markets rose today, and Bitcoin soared to a new high as Donald Trump re-enters office as president of the world's biggest economy. The dollar traded mixed against main rival, while oil prices slipped. Bitcoin hit a record above $109,000 as Trump, who has signaled plans to deregulate the cryptocurrency sector, gets sworn in as U.S. president. Over the weekend, Trump launched his own cryptocurrency, a meme coin approximately called Dollar Trump, sparkling feverish buying in the Senate market capitalization soaring to several $1 billion. Trump, however, still plans to impose FT tariff on import, fanning fears of another exhausting trade war between the U.S. and China, the world's second largest economy. That into business update. Up next is
Diamond FM Entertainment News.
Famous Nollywood actress Iniedo has finally revealed why she opted for surrogacy instead of carrying the baby herself. Responding to questions about her marriage and her daughter's paternity, the actress stated that she had issues carrying pregnancies. Speaking further, the actress explained that she had gone through IVF procedures to get pregnant and have had 6 miscarriages before deciding to opt for surrogacy.
At the age of 26, because I thought that at 31 I would have been done with childbearing and I would have retired and faced my career, but life didn't pan out that way. I tried. I have had over 6 miscarriages. I don't like to go into it. I tried. It wasn't a fancy way out for me. I've always wanted to do this. I have tried. I've done IVF. I've lost it half midway through. I know what I have dealt with as a woman.
All right, and that was the voice of the famous Nollywood actress Iniedo as she finally revealed why she opted for surrogacy instead of carrying the baby herself. Still in entertainment news, millions of American TikTok users were on Saturday night met with an unexpected notice that the app had been banned and shut down, marking the first time in 5 years to face such a disruption. The ban lasted less than 24 hours, while service being restored on Sunday after President-elect Donald Trump announced he would reinstate U.S. access to the app. However, the time the app was back online, many users had already started considering life without TikTok, as it has captivated nearly half of all Americans. That ends entertainment news. Up next is
Diamond FM Sports News.
From the exciting world of sport. The new Super Eagles coach Eric Chelle has been consulted by officials of the Algerian League One side MC Oran to recommend a suitable replacement as they search for stability during a turbulent period. Chelle is believed to have suggested the former head coach of Mauritania and Comoros, Amir Abdou, as a fitting successor. The report suggested that Chelle sees Abdou as a methodical technician capable of continuing the foundation he laid at the club. Still from the exciting world of sport, Southampton midfielder Leslie Ugochukwu has expressed his desire to follow in the footsteps of former Super Eagles midfielder Mikel Obi. Ugochukwu netted a goal in the Southampton 3-2 loss to Nottingham Forest in Sunday's Premier League game. Speaking with the club's website, Ugochukwu stated that Mikel has greatly influenced his ambition in football. And that's it from the exciting world of sport. With that, we've come to the end of news across the world. But before we go, here's a recap of the major highlight. Representative tells federal government to release full capital allocation to intelligence agencies. Nigerian Air Force refutes alleged involvement in NNPCL wellhead explosion in Rivers. Kwasa begins strict implementation of dress code and ethics policy. On the foreign scene, Iran sets hope on Trump taking realistic approach on Middle East. In business news, stock market rise as Trump returns to office. In entertainment news, U.S. citizens relieved as TikTok restores app. In the world of sport, new Super Eagles boss Chelle recommends coach to succeed him at MC Oran. For today in history, did you know that on this day in 1936, Britain's King George V died after his physician injected him with morphine and cocaine to hasten his death? The king was succeeded by his eldest son, Edward VIII, who abdicated the throne 11 months later to marry American divorcee Wallis Simpson. Now you know. For news coverage or information about happenings around you, kindly contact them the FEM newsroom number on 091 6062 7526. One more time, 091 6062 7526. The news was compiled and edited by Nedu Okore, and my name is Omonike Babatunde. Thank you for listening to your Shining Supreme station, and please stand by for the news in Yoruba language. Good evening.
For up-to-date